In the 1880s, a miner built bathhouses plus sleeping accommodations so guests could treat afflictions such as rheumatism and gut issues, as well as cleanse the body from tobacco and poison from working in the mines. Quinn's Hot Spring Resort is named after its founder, Martin Quinn. Martin was born in Ireland, and in 1874 he crossed the Atlantic Ocean. Some think this is when he met English noblewoman Fanny, who was making the same voyage. But Fanny was in the first class on her way to an arranged marriage in the Midwest, while Martin was in the steerage on his way to becoming a miner in Montana. During mining transports on the Clark Fork River, Martin observed Salish and Kootenai tribes using the hot springs. Martin began building the hot springs, and shortly after, Fanny fled her arranged marriage in the Midwest with her daughter in tow and joined Martin in Montana. Fanny arrived in 1884, which was the beginning of their 34-year love story. Fanny was even called back to England to claim an inheritance, but Martin feared that Fanny's family wouldn't allow her to return, so he pleaded with her at the train station to stay, and she did. Martin and Fanny ran the resort together. Fanny kept fine china on the tables, and as more and more folks found healing at the springs, they called Martin Dr. Quinn. Unfortunately, in 1919, after World War I, the influenza outbreak spread, and Fanny died as a nurse. Heartbroken, Martin moved to Texas briefly, then returned to the resort in 1923, still shaken by his wife Fanny's death. Martin continued to live at Quinn's until he died of a stroke in 1932. Fanny's daughter Minnie and Minnie's sons took over the resort, which was difficult because they had to endure the Depression and World War II. Then in 1949, with funding from the GI Bill, Minnie's sons built the Harwood House, which is the grand restaurant, and they brought life back to the resort once again. Minnie's sons ran Quinn's Hot Springs Resort until they sold in 1974, and then there were a succession of owners until Andre Mayleaf bought the resort in 1996. Andre owned the resort until his passing in 2017. Andre's family now owns and operates the resort, carrying on Andre's legacy as well as Martin and Fanny Quinn's.